Amari from KDK Media, freelance photography company in Houston, Texas. This is my first ever video vlog. I always wanted to do it, and I just keep preparing and to do it, so I'm just going to do one. House robe, glasses, and Kango and all. So I was reading on a Facebook group, who prints your images, and are they printed on copyrighted paper? This was a general question asked in the forum. And my original response was, those big companies usually, like the bigger brands out there that have more than one studio in town, usually have the national chain. They buy their paper wholesale. When they buy their paper wholesale, they go through one of the bigger name photo paper companies out there. Two that I can think of come to mind, Fuji and Kodak. They have a contract with them, and they do their printing in-house, so they know that this is going to this big-time company over there. So then that client has special specifications that they want on there. On the back, they say whatever, JCPenney, whatever the name is. Hope I don't get in trouble for name dropping. It's unlawful to steal this image. But they buy a wholesale, and they do their printing in-house, and they make that paper especially for that company. So small guys from us creeping on the come up, trying to get our own photography business going, that's pretty hard. What we can do to stop people from stealing our work and copywriting our work, first of all, let's understand that when you copyright, once you take the picture, it's yours. So once you take a particular image on a certain day of a particular person or in a certain outfit at a certain time at a certain place, and you click it with your shadow, that image is copyrighted. Most of the time in our cameras, you can set up your folders, and I use like my initials, KDK, whatever it is. And then that JPEG or that raw number is embedded on that image. And then another step from that is when you load it up on your Lightroom or your Aperture 3, the metadata. Hopefully you have your metadata set and copyrighted, and telephone number and all that information in there. If somebody's going to do it, they're going to do it. Whether you watermark it or not, you can put a watermark on it, but Photoshop is getting so good that people are just like content aware, and your logo goes away. But what you really want to pay attention to is if you print something as in fine art and things like that, that's when they steal your images and they'll put it in a frame and they sell it. And then you have the right, if you can produce the original image on your hard drive or whatever you have, to sue that company. That's the biggest thing that people are worried about when they do the fine art pictures, I think. When you set up things with your clients, you should have it already in your contract about what they can do with the certain images that you give them. I mean, if you're worried about people, your clients, or people that you contact stealing your photos, using them for different things. Usually when I set up, I always draw up a contract telling them what the photo can be used for. So if I shoot pictures and I give you smaller ones, then this is for your website. And I give them small digital copies watermark. You let them know this is only for a website, but then you have to optimize the image so it's only used for a website. And if they want to use a picture, like get contacted by Rolling Stone magazine or a big magazine company, you can have them come back to you and purchase the larger copy, or have Rolling Stone contact you or anything. But you got to make sure that you protect yourself by not being lazy and finishing the job. Making sure that you just protect yourself with the metadata, not giving out full CDs, watermarking your stuff, and finishing the job fully. I'm not a big advocate of giving away CDs with full images on there. I do suggest that you give them a slideshow DVD, or make a slideshow and put it on YouTube type of thing, because that's what's going to take you to the next level, that contact with a customer and finishing the job. Not just, going to a restaurant and you sit down and you order a hamburger and they just season it and they give you the fries all seasoned, but guess what? They didn't cook it. You got to take it home and cook it. I mean, what is that? I mean, this is the reason why I paid you. Even if it's for $50, even if it's $25, your photography is an art. Your photography is currency, and you should treat it as such. Some other photographers have more equipment and bring more experience to the tables, which they can charge more, and that's fine and dandy. But yours is worth currency too. Always remember that. Your photography is currency too, and I suggest you treat it as such. But anyway, if you like this video, please follow me on Twitter at YoKahari. If you have any suggestions, anything you would like me to talk about. But this is just my humble opinion, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Looking down, I spit it down, I rinse it down now, how that sound?